everyone, welcome to my very first YouTube video. Today I'm going to be doing a MAKARTT Polygel Nail Kit review. This is my very first time doing polygel, so everything that I'm going to say is going to be completely honest. So here's everything the kit comes with. It comes with a 100 by 180 nail file. It comes with a 2-in-1 picker and brush with the picker on one side and the brush on the other side. It also comes with a 2-in-1 surface cleaner and slip solution. It comes with 3 different tubes of polygel in 2 shades of pink and clear. It also comes with a base coat and a top coat. It also comes with a nail lamp and a charger. So here are some other things that I think you may need. I have this electric nail file that I use to get around the cuticle area. I have this little cup that I use to pour in the slip solution, which you can also use a cap. I have a nail cutter to cut off the excess polygel, and I have this thing to wipe off all the excess dust. So I forgot to mention this earlier, but the MAKARTT kit also comes with dual forms, but I went ahead and put it in my little container to separate the sizes, which I got from the beauty supply store. So I'm just taking the dual forms and I'm checking to see which dual form fits each finger. You want the dual form to fit the widest part of your finger. You want to make sure that you choose the bigger size rather than the smaller size if you can't find a perfect fit, because you can always file down the edges of those dual forms to fit your fingers. So here I'm going to show you what the 2 colors look like. It came with 3 tubes of polygel and one of them was clear. So this one is the dark pink color, and it is almost giving me a purple tint when I take it out of the tube, and it's also very translucent. The next color is a natural pink, which is a little less translucent and more on the pink side. So now I'm going to start prepping the nails, and I lost my cuticle pusher, so I'm just using the picker that came in the kit to push back my cuticles. So now I'm just going in with the nail cutter and trimming my nails. Here I'm just taking the nail file and slightly buffing the surface of my nails. This is to ensure that the polygel does not lift when I'm done. My electric nail file is not the strongest, so now I am just using that and taking it across the cuticle area to make sure I get any of those areas that I couldn't get with the nail file. After that, you just want to wipe away all the dust because that dust can also cause lifting. Here I am now taking my base coat and I am making sure that I get every corner of my nail and getting a nice even coat. Since we are using a gel-based coat, you want to put it under the nail lamp so it can dry. Now I am taking the 2-in-1 surface cleaner and slip solution and pouring a little bit into the container. And I'm taking the dark pink polygel and I'm starting off with my thumb. When it comes to polygel, you kind of just want to get a feel of everything. This isn't something that you could just watch and instantly know how to do. You have to figure out if you're using too much, if you're using too little, if you're using too much slip solution, is it too wet, is it too dry? It's something you kind of have to feel for yourself. Obviously, like I said earlier, this is my first time using polygel, so I'm still learning kind of how to use it, how much gel to use, how much slip solution to use. And I'm still trying to get a feel of the brush and the dual forms. On my first one, I really messed up. I packed on way too much gel on there and I put it on the completely wrong side of the dual form. Oh my god! Well, I went ahead and did my thumb and pointer finger off camera because I just kind of wanted to get a feel of it, and I ended up redoing my pointer finger anyways later. So here I'm working on my middle finger, and by now I kind of have a feel of how much gel I should put on there, how much slip solution I should use, and as I keep doing more nails, it gets better. Well, after you put the polygel on your nail and before you put it under the UV lamp, you want to make sure that you clean off that excess polygel that squeezes out. And I noticed that as I was doing it, the slip solution was kind of getting under the dual form, so I had to hold it with my thumb when I put it under it, as you can see there, until it was stable enough for me to let go. I made sure to make the nail a little bit long so I could have enough space to cut and file. Now I'm working on my ring finger, and what I did was I took a nice chunk of gel and packed it on the cuticle area, and then from there, using the slip solution, I spread it out onto the rest of the nail. And if I needed a little bit more on the side, I would just add a very little, because one thing I noticed is that a little bit goes a long way. So here's me popping off the dual form, and I had no problems popping off any of these dual forms. It was very easy. And now I'm taking the surface cleaner and a Q-tip and cleaning the surface of the nail and the back of the nail because it has a sticky layer. I'm also cutting the nail to my desired length. So now I am finally done with all the nails, and I'm just filing and shaping. Sorry you can't see it, I had to bring it close to my face so I can actually see what I'm doing. And I'm also taking my electric file and making sure the cuticle area is nice and neat. After this, I'm taking a Q-tip and some surface cleaner and just cleaning up around the cuticle area to make sure all that dust and sticky layer is off. And finally, I'm taking the top coat and just brushing on a nice even layer, and that kind of just seals the look. So here is my final look, and guys, I'm not even mad. This looks really good, especially for my first time. Wow! Like, it's really not that bad for someone who has never done polygel before. Overall, I could say that this kit was great for beginners, and you guys should definitely try it out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please subscribe and follow me on Instagram.